What's up, people? Him and her talk time.
What's up?
DJ LP here.
DJ Trey Nice.
We him and her DJ.
Yep.
We got episode 9. We got a really amazing guest this week.
Drumma boy. What is it?
The legendary Drumma Boy Fresh. To find him on IG. But the legendary producer worked with Yo Gotti, Young Jeezy, and many more. Yes.
You know, Moneybag Yo. The list goes on and on and on.
Well, let's talk.
Well, shout out to him. Shout out to our guest.
Yes. Definitely.
Shout out to our guest.
We'll chop it up with him a little bit later when we get into music talk.
And since we on this nice and lovely wave right now, shout out to the Bronx. The Bronx did it real big for
Fred the Godson. Yes.
There's what is it, Fred the Godson Way? Yeah.
Avenue.
It's Way or Avenue?
Avenue.
It's Way. Avenue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, shout to him, his whole family, you know, R.I.P. Fred the Godson.
Yes, it's been a year since he's passing, and this was a great way to commemorate his legacy. So
it's been a year?
Yeah. He died due to COVID last year.
I know he died due to COVID, but it's been a year, really? No, I don't think it's been a year.
Oh, no. It's been less than a year, but still good.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been about 6 months, maybe. But, shout out to his family, you know. Everybody that, you know, ride with him. Shout out to Fatboy Izzo.
Shout out to Jim Jones was there recording the whole thing, which was really dope.
Fat Joe. Shout out to the TDM movement. You know, it's a dope way to commend him, to honor him, and he's very, very, very deserving of it. And he was a true pioneer. He was a friend, and you know, so you know, shout out to him.
Yes, I've been blessed to meet him once, and he was very dope, sweet, and respectable guy. So
always, anytime we cross paths, always it was jokes and laughter. And he was a good dude. So
yeah,
you know.
And also, on our positive note,
shout to the GS9.
The whole GS9.
Bobby is home.
Is home. Yes.
Bobby is home. Excuse me for my Burger King cup. I was a little thirsty. Bobby is home.
Great moment for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Rowdy Rebel was super hyped.
Shout to Madison Square Garden for that banner.
Yes, that was really dope, welcoming.
Dope.
And that was their first game, right?
Yeah, actually came home on the night of the first game back in Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
I don't know if he attended, but he should have. He definitely should have.
I would have.
They definitely should have got him the tickets.
That would have been the very epic first day. Come home to a bag of money, to a briefcase. Correction. Briefcases full of money.
Wait. Let's get it. First of all, you get picked up in a private jet.
Yes, private jet. Yeah. So,
touchdown, boom. You're enjoying your plane ride. You got a bag. You got some money in your pocket. You got chains on.
Yes.
Madison Square Garden has honored you with coming home.
Yeah, I would have been like, we gotta go to the game, and I gotta eat at my favorite restaurant.
Right.
And then I gotta go to the strip club. So.
Nah. But his family did a little come home, welcome home party or whatever the case may be.
And all of New York was practically in attendance.
Fab, Funk Flex.
Yeah.
You know, the list goes on and on. But definitely shout to them. Shout to that whole GS9 movement.
And I know Rowdy was trying to get him a chain that day. Yeah, but it came a little late. Eric the jeweler blessed him with the sickest glow in the dark Schmurda chain. Yeah.
The outline of the chain glows in the dark. But the chain is fire.
Yes.
The chain is definitely fire.
That's definitely.
So shout to Eric the jeweler. You really did that one.
Yeah. Well, you seen Rowdy's piece that he did for him?
Which one?
It's so crazy. It's like scary.
The demon one?
Yeah. It like actually has like bloody tongue and all the details.
Listen, Rowdy is eccentric.
Yes,
he's not as eccentric as Bobby. Like when I met them, like it was Bobby. Bobby was the one that was super energetic and wild and.
Yeah.
Rowdy was the cool, what's going on, laid back, but you know, those are the ones you gotta watch.
Yeah.
Those are the ones with that in the demon.
Well,
so
yeah.
Shout to them, man, and you know, definitely welcome home again to Rowdy, and definitely welcome home to Bobby. Congratulations on, you know, you guys getting ready.
Yes, I'm looking forward to what is coming next. What's the first collab? What is the first track? What is
yeah.
And even getting to maybe even speak with him soon. I want to ask him, like, was the pen flowing, you know, while he was
we know he did do a couple of verses. He was on a couple of people's songs while he was in.
Let's not forget, he did do the 6ix9ine.
He did do a record with 6ix9ine
while he was locked up.
I
forgot about that, actually.
Yeah, a lot of people forgot about it, but he definitely did. You know what's crazy? I really think 6ix9ine looked up to them.
Of course. I think being from Brooklyn
and shit like that.
The vibe of their music is that same drill. And let's not forget, like, Bobby Shmurda is kind of like the godfather of that drill shit in Brooklyn.
Right.
Like, you know?
It's just sad, to be honest with you. It's just really sad that 6ix9ine couldn't stand tall like them.
Yeah.
That's sad. But
it is what it is. We'll see what their relationship is when
they don't have no relationship. I'm pretty sure Bobby wouldn't have a relationship.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
6ix9ine been a little vocal, you know, so if they do have a relationship, it will definitely be out there on his page. I'm sure of it.
Well, 6ix9ine has been a lot of real vocal lately. He's been telling people to just leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's just been telling people,
he's back on my suck my dick shit.
He is, and it's like he never left.
Yeah.
But now he's just saying, just leave me alone. Like, if you don't want me trolling you or don't want me starting or talking shit or just leave me alone.
Yeah. Go watch your way.
Let's see how that works out.
Yeah, let's see how that works out. Shout out to the real OG of Brooklyn, though.
Yes.
Jay-Z made more than flipped his money by being the owner of the popular champagne brand Ace of Spades. He did a merger with LVMH, which we all know for Louis Vuitton, or with Hennessy Company, which they bought 50%.
Yeah, he sold 50%.
He sold 50% of the company to them.
After the fact of him flipping it and making a it went from $60,000 to I think at least like
$60 million. You mean? Sorry.
No. It was a $60,000 company.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah, Ace of Spades was like $60,000 in sales. $60,000 in sales or something like that. So like about $600,000 in sales. Mm-hmm. And then the bottles were, I know how much the bottles cost to be made.
I know this acquisition definitely made him millions.
It did.
And it definitely more than doubled his money. So
Of course.
Big
was it bigger? I want to know. Was it bigger than
Dr. Dre?
No, I want to know what the Dr. Dre's Apple thing was. I want to know, was it bigger than 50 Cent's deal? With vitamin water and Coke.
Yeah, we gotta do the math and do the figures on that one. But you know what? Once you're in a certain league, it's like money is money.
Yeah, money is money.
You got that money. You got that money. They are literally rich, and I'm sure.
Yeah, they're billionaires.
Let's see when the Forbes list comes out this year where Jay-Z's rank is gonna be.
You know what? It's funny. It's funny. Like around anytime the Forbes list really gets hit,
that's when niggas
they make those
deals.
They make those big deals.
Come on, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it all the way correct, and I'm gonna make sure this is coming out this year on the right bag. You know?
Yeah.
He should even be on the cover of Time as well, but you know, that's neither here nor there. You know what's interesting also? I saw on the gram our favorite hot girl Megan, shout out Texas, with her new boo.
The jury's still out on Megan.
Yeah, I know how you feel about her because of what happened. It's very like, I just want to know the truth, so I know how to judge accordingly.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be harsh on Megan when something really tragic actually happened to her.
Right.
And then, but you still have Tory out here saying that never happened. So you still got me questioning what the fuck really did happen.
And he was indicted, and then what happened? And then it was dropped. So it's like, what really happened? Like what really happened? Can somebody just come out, whether it comes out in a book or it comes out in a little
just
TV
tell
series?
The truth, so I know what side to be on.
Yeah, let's get to it because
for our listeners now, please hit up at him and her DJ on Instagram. I want to know your side on this.
Megan.
Are you team Megan and you feel like Tory did do some real dumb shit? or are you Team Tory and you really feel like Megan is going above and beyond with her story?
I mean, don't be the people that just be like, she said it and it happened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that. Like, at least be the people that get some kind of fact out of the situation or have heard something that we might not have heard. But to me, my jury is still out. Like, it's because people are saying that she's a civilian or she's a woman or she's this. I get it.
I hear you, hot girl.
I get it.
Let's not take that away from her talent, though. She is super dope. She's killing the game.
See, but how do we do that, though? Like, how do we do that?
Because when people are talented, they're still talented. Michael's still talented. R. Kelly's still talented. Don't take that away from them.
So, what is it about? All right, see, this is where...
I have to use them because they're the biggest people where people just,
this is where
switched up on them because of their actions.
See, but this is where it kind of gets... The lines get blurred a little bit now. It's because I believe she snitched. I believe she did. I believe she got on Instagram and said, yo, Tory, you shot me. I believe that.
I believe something went down. She wasn't okay with it. Right. She might have caused it, but I feel like she didn't have to really open her mouth. I honestly feel like if it was Tory from the jump, we would have been like, and this is how you feel about him now? Because I'm sorry, no matter how much you love somebody, once you shoot me, game over, nigga. It's over. It's over. Once it goes to that level, the relationship is over. I'm sorry. At that moment, there was no trying to patch that.
It has to be something that you did really, like, you did something to get shot. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like think about the people that have gotten shot with their significant other.
Unless he really has a drug problem that he would even,
didn't know it, or he was just bugging.
He was bugging.
Okay. Well, my thing is, all right. I believe she snitched. I do. Anytime, to me, anytime, I don't care who you are, anytime you get in front of a camera and say you did such and such and such and such,
that's snitching.
That's telling, like, you snitch.
Yeah.
And people are sweeping it under the rug because she's a female.
Not even someone jumping on her bandwagon like, no, fuck Tory, I'm boycotting him. Because of this, that is serious. That's trying to take someone's career away from them. And let's not take away from Tory's success and talent. He is very talented. He's one of my favorite artists. So
my thing is this: even mainstream rappers have sat back and said that. Oh, and Rick Ross has gotten on him. People have gotten on Tory, right? So now, what happens if this story comes out to not be true?
And she made it up?
Or it wasn't as accurate as she's saying it is.
Then she really gonna have to focus on her music and her talent to keep her relevant, because no one's gonna find her credible anymore.
I don't know.
And I hope that's able to really resuscitate Tory. Tory's been dropping some hits ever since the situation. But I feel like it could have.
She has too.
Yeah, but I feel like his hits have been kind of, downplayed a little bit.
Yes.
Because of what's happened.
Of what happened.
So if they do find out that this really was bullshit, at least maybe it'll get him back in his groove of, if he actually drops a hit, it can become a hit because it is, good music.
Tory got a lot of music out that I believe is on the lines of what he was doing and is not where it's supposed to be because of this whole Megan situation. But then her stock is risen. So it's like
she's been dropping bigger hits than him.
And here's my thing, like, Little Kim didn't tell.
Yeah.
And people love Little Kim. Yo, no matter what, and it wasn't directly an incident with her.
Yeah.
She did not tell and did a year in jail.
Now held it down.
And we gave her flowers for that. But we're giving Megan her flowers for getting in front of a camera and saying, you shot me. But then when a nigga tell on his whole crew after robbing him, fucking his baby moms, and doing all this other shit, he is labeled the rat of the century. Yeah. Like, this is people, and this is what I mean about people.
People are funny.
This is what I mean about people.
You can't, like, I don't know.
But this is what I mean about people.
Megan's being very smart and strategic. What she's dropping since the whole story came out, what she's dropped has been mega hits. Yeah. In a pop world as well. It's crossed over. It's not just in the streets. It's not just in the clubs that it's going crazy. It's in, once you cross over to that realm, you're a bigger star. And let's be real, Megan is a bigger star than Tory because she has more popular music.
Well, that's because of after the shooting.
Yeah.
Because there's no way she was going to be bigger than Tory before the shooting. Because she wasn't.
She was on that track though. Let's be real. She was dropping good music.
I don't believe her music would be hitting as it is right now. I listen to it and some of it mostly is kind of the same.
I mean, no. She started off with a slow start with the Big Old Freak. It did have its momentum and stuff. It kind of like dwindled off, but she came back.
Like at one point, I believe her and Cash Doll were on the same level.
Yeah, when she did Big Old Freak, she was on that level.
And then the shooting happened and...
But since then...
Yeah, I don't know.
She's come up with music.
I don't know, but she's with Partisan Fontaine right now, so...
Yes, big girls like big guys, I guess.
Yes, I guess.
I just have to say that because they're both tall as fuck.
Yeah.
Guys, let me know. Ladies, let me know. If you are a taller individual, does it have to be at your height level or better? Or, have you ever, dated someone shorter than you? I think for guys it's a little different. I feel like most shorties are shorter than you or at your level. And maybe if they throw heels on, they're, a little bit higher or taller than you.
I mean, some guys some guys like to climb trees. And some guys don't,
I mean, if depending on your height, looking at Megan, you may not look at her as climbing a tree because you are that tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For you, you would look like a short person.
Nah, she's not that much tall. She's not.
But in a picture, side by side, especially with her heels on, you would look like you.
I would look shorter than her, but that's cool. I used to climb trees in the backyard.
Bye. Anywho, since we talk about Texas, I just want to send out a little prayer to everybody that was going through rough times in Texas.
Yeah.
Unexpected winter storm hit, a lot of areas in Texas, and they were not prepared. It's not like up here. We ready for that shit. New York, you bring on snow and we be laughing at you.
Yeah, we love snow up here, but those other states and stuff like that are ready for it. So shout to everybody in Texas and
Yes, I pray that you're in a better situation. Things are good. I've seen the weather since then. It's a lot warmer, so...
Yeah, it melted all that ice up.
Yeah, I hope it melted.
It melted all that ice up.
But seeing a picture of a palm tree with snow on it was just ridiculous.
They got palm trees in Texas?
Well, some people have it, decorate their house outside with palm
decorative.
Decorative, yeah. I don't think they naturally grow, but I think you can sustain a palm tree.
Seeing a ceiling fan with ice on it was the thing for me. It was a ceiling fan with ice for me.
Yeah,
icicles.
That's hard.
That was it.
But again, I hope everyone is doing well.
Definitely, you're always in our prayers.
In more sad news, the popular producer duo, Daft Punk, has broken up.
Dito?
It was 20-year anniversary, which they decided to go their separate ways. I'm a fan of them. I think they have good music and whatnot. So it just sucks.
Yeah.
But I wonder what makes you do after 20 years. Be like, you know what? I fucking can't stand you. I can't. I'm gonna do this no more.
I hate doing all this stuff with you.
I hated doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows?
How does that work out?
I mean, they're millionaires. They can break up and just go, just like the Neptunes. They
can just be like, yo, listen, we're not even. They probably didn't break up per se. They probably just like, yeah, we ain't gonna do the Daft Punk no more. Let's just do something else.
Maybe. Maybe they will reinvent themselves or maybe work individually. Kind of like Neptunes did.
Because they probably hit their ceiling.
Yeah.
With Daft Punk,
Yeah.
So, the sound is changing, stuff like that is going on. So, it probably was just like, all right, this was good, we had a run. Let's do something else.
Yeah, I guess, I've never achieved that success in producer world, so we'll see what comes next. We'll see what's going on.
Definitely.
What else we got
what's going on with this Corona thing?
COVID? Well,
that's what it's called now. COVID. Yeah, we stopped COVID, Corona. It's called COVID.
I don't even know. You know that virus that's going around.
That
clap. Don't catch
that
it.
Virus. Don't catch that shit. Don't catch that.
We hope that everyone's still staying and remaining safe, and don't just ease into everything's good and everything's Gucci till you end up having it and infecting your family or other shit like that.
So. Yo, that shit is worse than that shit is. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's worse, but the feeling of that shit is worse than AIDS. Ugh. Like people, it's not funny, but it's funny. Like people get their COVID vaccinations, and it's like they walking around like they got the cure for AIDS. Like they just like, hey, like
keep that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It's just weird. This COVID shit is different.
Yeah, very
different. This shit is crazy, man.
We just continue to wash your hands. Keep
Please
your
just
distance.
stay safe.
Especially
Anybody
people you're not really
like
close to. You don't know where they just came from, what they was doing, who they were around, or they might not even show symptoms. They might be fine, but then you get sick, and they just still in the club partying.
Yeah. But
did you guys catch D'Angelo and Friends versus? Was the most, I have to say, this has become my least favorite versus of all time. I just think like this really wasn't a versus to the aspect or true to the, to what it was defined as. It's a versus, it's literally called versus. It's not you and Friends. No,
I mean,
nigga. Is it that you're so bougie you couldn't think of, you could have went up against Joe or who else is in his league? Kind of Case. I couldn't even. You versus Case, I wouldn't even. And mind you, I only know 2 songs from Case, so I think you could have at least even went up against Case. Donell Jones. You could have did that. You could have did Montel Jordan. I don't know, nigga. Just pick somebody to go up against.
Nah, he could have went against Joe. D'Angelo versus Joe. I'd have sat for that one.
Yes. And then you bring out
Method
high
Man,
ass 1 and 2. Thing 1 and thing 2.
Method Man, Redman, and
I love Method Man and Redman. Honestly, I think that would be a good versus. Method Man versus Redman. Ooh. I think that would have been more entertaining than D'Angelo and Friends. Sorry, people.
I think that would just be a cloud of smoke. Literally, like Method Man versus Redman, a cloud of smoke.
Who cares?
That's all I see. I don't even hear no music.
It's entertainment, though. That's entertainment.
But definitely, like, shout out to Method Man, shout out to Redman, like,
and
I fuck with Method Man. I've always fucked with Redman. Redman's energy. Yeah. Redman's energy is, no lie, I'm gonna keep it funky. Redman's energy when he was an artist is Bobby Shmurda's energy right now.
Yeah.
It's on 10.
But I was confused by that matchup. Like, when you thought of D'Angelo and Friends, who did you think the Friends was gonna be?
Well, I thought
don't say Method Man and Redman because you knew they was not coming.
No,
that's not even his vibe.
I thought maybe Lauryn Hill. I thought he would have really got into it.
I think that would have been able to redeem the title, D'Angelo and Friends. Yeah, my friends are fucking Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, like Jasmine Sullivan. I would have thought he would have brought out some dope
people on his side. Jill Scott.
Erykah Badu.
Yes.
I would have thought he was gonna bring out those. Like,
bringing out her was good though. I think that was along the vibes. He could have even brought out more younger artists like Janae Aiko, and other artists like that.
Janelle Monáe.
Yes. I think if you would have brought those people along, it would have been definitely in the same vibe.
It would have been easier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even bring out some of the guys. Like you could have brought out Joe. You could have brought out Donell Jones. You could have brought out, you could have brought out fucking, what's this guy's name? Dave Hollister. People like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Anthony Hamilton.
When people sit back and be like, yo, this D'Angelo battle was the best versus, period. And it wasn't even a battle. It was just, but just like
him and Epic Friends. You know what I'm saying?
You came out with a big, super duper rug on your back.
I'm sorry.
And a 10 gallon
that
hat.
Rug was more expensive than my closet, but
and a 10-gallon hat. And smoked one Newport. You smoke one Newport the whole verses. I don't even know how that happened, but you just smoke one Newport the whole verses.
Slow burning one.
How did you do that?
The Newport Raws.
The Newport Raws. You put the Newport in the Fonto or something.
He added rubber to it. I'm sorry. Shout out to all my smokers out there.
Yeah, but I am a D'Angelo fan though. But listen, it's
and then he waited all the way to the end to do what everybody was waiting for him to do, the whole thing, and he didn't take his clothes off.
Yeah, the females was waiting for that. I thought.
How does it feel like?
I ain't gonna hold you, no. I thought he was naked underneath the rug. So I was like, oh, all right, this is what you're about to do. So, let me just flip around this. Let me get off this verse because this is about to get different, and I don't want to be a part of it.
As soon as the rug came off, it was like
I'm like, he's covered in a rug. Oh.
He looked like he was wrestling crocodiles.
And you ain't even had the braids in. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. But listen, I guess.
Well, it was good. I'm happy. Shout out to Swiss and Tim.
Tim, Swiss. Listen.
They announced some good stuff. They said they got Raekwon and Ghostface coming very soon.
Versus each other?
Yes.
Wu-Tang versus Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna see it.
I don't want to see Wu-Tang. I don't want to see Wu-Tang.
I mean, it happened.
I want to see Wu-Tang versus somebody else.
The whole Wu?
No, like yeah, like not the group records, like the group records, not their individual 49,000 songs that they got.
But they're gonna get into the individual songs.
Of course, but I want Wu-Tang.
But look, I need to see Red versus Method. Let's make that happen.
I can see that.
I need another R&B. Give me some.
Let's get Jasmine Sullivan versus somebody, man.
Yeah.
Or Janae is out there. Like, come on. Are we just doing older artists?
I think
that really
people that really have the catalog. You gotta have the catalog.
Are we doing no? See, but this is what I'm going to get to. Are we doing artists that really aren't doing one?
Wait, Method Man's doing much? No.
Musically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he wasn't doing much. He's not doing much.
Are we? This is what we're doing.
I mean, he brought her, and her's busy.
But it wasn't her verses.
Her busy.
It wasn't her busy. Look at all the people that we got.
Yeah.
Versus Ashanti and Keisha Cole, they really not doing much.
Mm-hmm.
E40 and Too Short, they really not doing much.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
No.
It's a lot. Alicia Keys and
John Legend,
they're not doing much. So is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
But
they did say they have some Latin coming up and reggae coming up. So I'm looking forward to see what is this coming soon that they announced last night after the verses. I'm here for you. I'm here waiting for it.
Well, if we do an artist that really aren't doing too much.
Daddy Yankee versus.
Yeah, like, or if we just doing any artist that'll just be a part of a versus, let's get really into it. Like,
I mean, he did go into a legend. He got a legend,
All these, granted, all these people are definitely legends, hands down, no questions asked. They're definitely legends, but let's step it up.
Yeah.
Let's take it.
I mean, with all the pull they have, y'all can really.
Yeah, let's take it from 1 million.
Y'all can get Beyonce in there.
Yeah, let's take it from Beyonce,
it.
Mary J. Let's take it from 1 million or 2 million to 10 million.
Yeah.
15 million.
And you know what you need to do to bring those numbers up.
Yeah,
I mean, he did state last night. He was like, "It is not about the numbers. I want to stay true to what this is," which you kind of diverted from that when you said D'Angelo and Friends, but that's not a verse. I mean, but
I want to see Beyonce and Mary J.
Yeah.
I want to see Beyonce versus Mary J.
We gotta get into.
Let's really get this queen of R&B shit correct.
Yeah.
Who has it, or who's gonna be?
We shall see.
Let's get it. I want to see it. Like, give the people what they want to see. Like, make it like boxing matches. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense.
Yeah.
Give us what we want to see. I definitely want to see Lil Baby versus the Baby.
Yes, that would
be like versus the Babies. I want to see this stuff.
Versus of the Babies, yeah. So, I mean, cause y'all just do Snowman,
Gucci and Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they do kind of have stuff musically going on. All right, besides Jeezy, but Gucci does. But
Gucci does.
There's another battle I want to see. I want to see Jennifer Lopez versus Shakira.
Oh, yeah, that would be good Latin. You know, when he did mention Latin, we gotta see. Get Pitbull. Pitbull got a crazy catalog.
Pitbull versus Flo Rida.
I just feel like let's bring other markets into this. And I know you don't want to do it for the culture, but music is a culture of its own.
Right.
In a whole. So you can get rock one. You can have. Yeah. You wouldn't have a huge urban market in there, but a lot of people would love to see like Sting versus Rolling Stones. Are you bugging?
Yo, listen.
Your internet might break.
Listen. No lie. This could be something that's just sticks on the internet or whatever the case may be, or you can take it national, or like get it televised and go globally or nationally or whatever. Well, internet is pretty much global.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But I mean, the market's gotta want to be tapped in.
Right. So
I'm sure there was nobody, a small percentage of white people that are into other genres than hip hop that were actually tuned into these things. Yes. So you guys, Timberland and Swiss have this big platform, and this is a platform that is dope. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. The idea, the planning, the production, everything you guys are doing over there is monumental. Dope. Yeah. It's legendary. Legendary, yeah.
Literally, it's legendary. Take it outside the box. It won't hurt. Like, it really won't hurt. Like,
it can only bring more attention.
Let's do Sting versus Bon Jovi. Yeah. Or Bon Jovi's still alive, right?
I don't know.
But you know what we're saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like, let's get crazy with it. Like, and people will watch this. You guys have it. Period. Even if you keep it on the internet and Apple Music and all the other, you got. Come on. This is, like I said, there's a difference between hitting that 1 million to 2 million.
Like Linkin Park versus
Linkin Park versus
Green Day.
Yeah. No. Not even Green Day. What's the other one? Linkin Park versus what's the other one? No, but that's in the same one.
No, they're not the same.
They're not. All right. I guess, but one of those rock bands.
Yeah.
Let's get the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Let's really get that going.
They were saying that. Let's do it really, really like monumental.
You're gonna kill you're gonna shut the internet down if you do that. You do know that, right? There will be glitches around the world. You do NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys. Bye.
Yo, you were gonna open up the floodgates with that.
Yeah, but hey, listen. Since
we're talking about what we want to see, let's get into what we've been watching. What's coming up? Finally, that movie that I was talking to you about.
Babe, you haven't been watching anything.
All right, so
let's get into what I've been watching. So
I've been falling asleep on Netflix and chill because there's been no action in the movie.
Yeah.
I've just been tired. I don't want to say that. I love you. I don't want people to be like, well, you're not satisfied.
No. There's not no action in the movies. Not no action in the room.
Yeah.
There's no action in the movies. Let's clarify that. Let's get that shit correct now.
Yes.
So, the movies have been boring.
Yeah. Well, we did watch. I tried to watch Judas and the Black Messiah. It was getting good. It was getting into like the plot thickens, but I kind of still fell asleep. It wasn't getting to the action fast enough for me. And I should like LP. This is not an action movie, really. But it looked like it was about to get juicy.
This is yet another movie.
So tell me, you finised the movie. What's up?
I watched it.
You like it? You recommend it for somebody else to watch?
I recommend it for everybody to watch, and the reason why I recommend it for everybody to watch is it just shows you how our government moves on our black activists.
Yes.
And what they think about us and how they want to keep us in a certain box, like how they want to keep us in a box.
And let's be real. There was for a long time, growing up, I did not know the real deal of why people were murdered and stuff like that, or what really goes on behind the scenes. And I feel like the quicker our youth realizes that truth or learns that truth, is so much better in the way they can actually perceive the government today.
But this is why I tell people, like, I'm not gonna say it on this platform, but anyway, I tell people a certain thing.
Remember, they're listening.
But yeah, because the last time we had this kind of conversation, it was something that we went on, but we
no
didn't talk about that.
bullshit. The last time we had a conversation about political shit over a recording, over
the internet.
Over the internet, our fucking internet cut off randomly. Mind you, our internet don't be cutting off like that.
Bills has been paid, everything. Yeah, our shit cut off randomly and did not go on for like a good hour.
So
like it was different. So like I said,
people
DM me or hit me if you want to talk. But anyway,
no, not over the phone.
But
their phones.
It was just like I said, how the government perceives us. What they don't want us to become. They do not want us to stand up for ourselves. And when people do stand up and get a big enough following and generate that,
boom, they're plotting to bring you down.
Like they really sat there and had a meeting in an auditorium
with all the best CIA agents.
All the best white FBI agents. And
FBI.
And
there was CIA and FBI. Yeah.
And how they literally wanted to take down this person because he was talking the right shit.
And he was getting too big of a movement behind him. It's sad.
Hence Malcolm X. Hence Martin Luther King.
Hence most of the Black Panther, activists.
Not even Black Panther, but hence Nipsey Hussle.
No, I mean there was people that weren't really popular, but they were making moves, and we didn't even get to learn their history because they never got a chance to even get out there.
JFK.
Yeah.
Like all these people that were assassinated to stop something very big. And it's a shame. It's a shame that it comes to that, and that we as a people don't take notice to that because we're too busy trying to buy Gucci and Louis.
Yeah.
Because the rappers get paid to put in their song. They honestly get paid to put this in their music.
Mm-hmm.
And say these things and are very popular because we're allowed this. You know what I'm saying? It's like back in like the 20s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They paid black people to perform for us, for them, not for us as black people, but to perform for them.
Yeah.
And they weren't allowed to sing certain songs, like even with the movie about Billie Holiday that's out right now, the U.S. versus Billie Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
She has a song. It's called Fruits. Mysterious Fruits or something.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of the song.
On the tree.
On the tree, yes. But it's about, the actual song literally is about black people being lynched.
Yeah.
And they told her she cannot do that song.
Yeah.
While performing for them.
What was good that came out of it was amazing talent from the 20s on and even before then came out because they became popular, they became stars because they were performing for white people, but still they became stars in both black and white culture because they had good voices, they had good bands, they had good, and they really drove jazz and jazz music during that time period.
Yeah.
And very sad. What else is going on that we're watching? Oh, I know for everyone that's a following fan of The Walking Dead, they will be returning it April 11th. So
are they still alive in The Walking Dead? I thought everybody died.
So this is what happened with me. Like once there's a series that there's too many seasons to catch up on, I don't even bother trying to watch it. So like Game of Thrones, never watched it.
It's called binge watching. You gotta sit there.
Who the fuck has that? Like to be 13 seasons deep into something, that's OD. I'm not catching up with Game of Thrones. I'm not catching up with I'm not catching up with Game of Thrones. I'm not catching up with The Walking Dead. You've already Blacklist. I want to get into it. It's too many seasons. I'm far behind. So for me, y'all can just tell me how it is.
Well, the last Walking Dead I saw was,
what season was that?
I don't even remember.
All right then.
But I think it was like I don't know if his son died yet. I think his son died. think his son
I don't
died.
even know what you're talking about.
I think Rick's son died. I caught it before.
Who's Rick?
Okay, so yeah, I like I said, I thought everybody was killed off, but I didn't know they was coming back.
I mean, it sounds like the show everyone is dead because it's called The Walking Dead, but that's just my observation.
The main characters. Like
that's my ignorant observation of the show.
Keyword there was ignorant because they definitely have to have characters that are alive, but
it could have been a zombie show.
It could have been a zombie movie. A zombie show. So you just gonna have zombies just going around eating people and no words.
Or they evolve.
Do these zombies speak?
Do these zombies evolve in the show?
No.
They always are slow draining.
There's no super zombies.
Okay. Because most they have the evolution of the show or movie or whatever is that they evolve.
They're the same zombies.
Okay.
They're the same ones, I believe, that just walk around and eat people.
Okay. Got it. Next.
The people evolve.
Well, let's talk about my favorite show out right now.
What is your favorite show?
Snowfall. Franklin.
Yes.
Is back. And you know what? I got super fucking hyped. It was a 2-hour season premiere. I was like, yo, we got another episode? Yes, I'm all for it. So I was super hyped about that.
They brought it back at the height, when it was the height of the gang, evolution, like when that started.
Yes.
So.
Yes, so I'm definitely looking forward to catch up with, or stay tuned for what this season actually brings. Shout out to everybody that watches Snowfall on FX. We did catch a movie on Netflix called I Care a Lot. It was a movie about kind of like a Ponzi scheme and taking advantage of the elderly.
I never knew that was a hustle.
I didn't either, but she showed.
She really showed that was a hustle.
Yeah.
And it is a very lucrative hustle.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's fucked up for the older people. And I would never want to get put in a situation like that.
Word. You guys have to watch it to know what we're talking about.
But these are people that I believe don't have any family.
Yeah. I mean, that would be the perfect elderly person to take advantage of, quote unquote, in this scenario of the movie. Somebody that has no family, no ties, but has money just stashed, there. Lock them up, put them away in an elderly home, take possession of everything. And, boom. Anyway, make sure you catch that on Netflix. I Care a Lot. Let's get into music talk. Not a lot of new music. Shout out to CJ with his new album, Loyalty Over Royalty. Shout out CJ, the whole Staten Island, DJ Stacks, EQ Distro. There's a couple of joints on there, especially after being signed to Coke Boys in French Montana.
Yeah, definitely.
Make sure you check out that EP.
Definitely. Shout out to my whole Warehouse music family.
Yes.
Shout out to UV, just dropped a new single, Persuasion. Yes. Shout out to y'all, please go
that track is
streaming
fire.
on all major platforms right now. Shout out to
Jim Jones dropped
Harlem itself. Harlem's own Jim Jones. Shout out to you, bro, with your new record,
album with Harry
Fraud. So, fraud department.
You know what? Scratch all this. I want to hurry up and talk to our legendary guest. It is music talk time. Let me introduce the one, the only, Drumma Boy.
Already, man. It's your boy Drumma Boy, man. Born out of Memphis, Tennessee. Born and raised. And, what I'm saying? I came up with guys like Yo Gotti. One of the first records I did with Yo Gotti was You Understand on his first album, Life album. So me and Gotti pretty much came in the game together, Inevitable Entertainment days before CMG. You know what I'm saying? We talking like early 2000s, starting to work on Life album. That album actually came out 2003. So that was like, a big album for me to come in the game on. I did what's the name of the song? Tennessee for Tila. You know what I'm saying? That was another Memphis artist that I came in the game producing for, Gangsta Boo. I made her second album, Inquiring Minds Part 2. And then one of the first albums that I made in Atlanta was Pastor Troy, I did a big record for him called Pop That Pussy. Make them get their money right. Make them get their money right. Strip club anthem. I'm 20 at the time. Not old enough to get into strip clubs, but just, man, really busting down the waves and, busting down the strip clubs and whatnot. And got the likes of Block from Block, Boys in the Hood. They was working on a project, and I ended up doing 2 songs on there, Trap Niggas and Look. And then from there, I did a lot of stuff in Texas, Bun B, Scarface, Never. But the first big one for me was Standing Ovation.
Yeah.
Once I did the work for Boys in the Hood, Jeezy goes solo. He's like, I'm working on a solo project. I need you. I come through for him on Standing Ovation. And from there, that was like my first platinum plat. And from that point, Plies, Shouty, I put On for My City, Kanye. Yep. I'ma Do Me, Rocco, Here I Am, Money to Blow, Drake, Ride Around, I'm Getting It, 2 Chainz, Waka Flocka, No Hands. And it was just like going crazy.
Yeah, you're legendary. You're a legendary producer.
Yeah, definitely.
I really appreciate you coming through to chop us. What is your process for making beats for every artist the same? Like, do you have like a Drumma Boy formula where you like, this is how I make it and it works every time, or is it just totally different every single time?
My formula is basic. It's always a different process, but the formula itself is basic. Pay me. And then I dive into your world. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I deliver what's missing. Yeah. So it's almost, it's like I can dive into your world, listen to all your music, and then I can see what's missing, and then I deliver the blanks. I fill in the blanks and deliver what I feel like is necessary and undeniably necessary. And then the rest is fucking history. But the ones that listen don't have to rap. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, you go against the grain, woo. You might want to run off, try by yourself to see if you can do it without people and this and that. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But the ones who have listened to me do not have to rap no more.
That's good. That's good.
Man, that's dope. So out of all of the artists that you work with, being Southern rappers and, Midwest and most Cali and stuff like that, what up North artists do you really want to work with that you hadn't had the chance to?
Man, I've worked with Jada off and on, you know what I'm saying, for quite some time. We haven't really, I haven't had my own record or a record that's all him come out on his album. It's always like a feature, or like he featured on a record I did with Dolph. I forget the name of it. It was on one of them tapes. I hadn't done so much music, so I can't just call this shit off the top of my head. But Young Dolph featuring Jadakiss, that's me. Whatever the title is, there's only one of them. I did something else with Jada. I can't think off the top of my tongue who the artist was, but I've done like 2 songs where he featured on my beat. Yeah. But that's just one of my favorite New York artists. You know what I'm saying? It's Jada. Like, Jada just spit that crazy. Me and Busta homies, you know what I'm saying? We'll go back and forth. I love Busta Rhymes. I feel like he's one of the greatest. It was definitely a pleasure working with Jay-Z and having him on the remix of I Put On.
Yeah.
Joel Santana, I worked with him and Lil Wayne. I think we did a record called Home Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else I worked with that way, man? Beanie from Philly. I'm tripping.
Are there any younger artists that you would?
Lil TJ for sure, man. Me and Lil TJ got the, you know what I mean? That little young in there, like I love him, his energy. You know what I'm saying? His swag. You know what I'm saying? I definitely tap in. It's one other kid I can't think about his name, but Lil TJ, I listen to TJ on the record.
There's a lot of young new artists coming out in New York.
Yeah, a lot.
The King, who is calling himself the King of New York, the young kid?
Prince in New York, J.I.?
Prince in New York, maybe that's it.
J.I.
Yeah, Prince in New York. Yeah, I think that's he hard.
Yeah, he's similar, a little bit similar to TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been working with Designer. I did some shit with Designer. He on my album. There's a couple other artists, you know what I'm saying? But
you dug Design up out of the hole?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like he fuck with me. I fuck with the niggas that I really fuck with in real life.
Right,
so it
right.
should be different from me. ASAP Mob, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is stupid. I definitely want to get with Ferg, Rocky. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with niggas that I really fuck with that ain't really like these niggas is real niggas in real life. That shit means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? And then it's almost how people treat you in person, cause it's like I'm not finna be following after you and shit like that. I'm gonna mention like, yo, let's work, let's do woo. You know what I'm saying? And if it's cool, it's cool. If not, like some niggas don't know who I am. Some niggas don't recognize. I don't go off of that. I'm such and such shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go off of, man, we cool, we vibe, but we don't. Period. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that makes the chemistry for the actual music that you're gonna make more genuine and you know, come through and come alive. I mean,
absolutely. So out of all the music that's going on and out right now, who you really tapped into besides Lil TJ and the J.I., especially from the Midwest? Like, who you really tapped into? Like, who's in Drumma Boy's car right now?
Right now, I'm listening to Looney Baby, man. Free my dog, Looney Baby. He out of Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? New artist coming up. He did a record with King Von called Drill. And then that's on the project that I executive produced. The name of the project, you can get it on all platforms, called Swindle Season. And man, he locked up right now, man. Free my dog. Man, he's so humble, so genuine, and really come from that life. But like, it's so many guys that's trying to make this transition, man. You know what I'm saying? And really make it in this music. I've seen Dolph do it, Gotti do it, Jeezy, Moneybagg, T.I., Rocco, so many guys, you know what I'm saying? So I know what's possible. You know what I mean? And shit, that's somebody who in my car right now, not just because I could produce it. I ain't even do majority of the beats. You know what I'm saying? But he just, his sound, that Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? That presence. Just telling the story. Like, you see it, you feel it, it's visual.
Well, send the record over. We definitely put it out there, you know.
Absolutely.
Some other stuff.
And hit add on y'all buttons too, man. Hit that Apple Music and go hit add. It's called Swindle Season. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, oh shit, like this my shit. Like, and just skim through that joint, man.
I know you've been working on some other stuff too. You just dropped something with Young Buck.
Yeah, Back on My Buck shit. Volume 3. We drop on Friday. The instant gratification track, Ashtray. It came with the pre-order on Sunday on the 21st. So you know now.
You know what's crazy about Young Buck? I feel Buck was, I think in my mind, G Unit slowed Young Buck's process down. Yeah. I think Young Buck was super talented, like super dope. Like, listening to Young Buck I was like, oh, okay, who's this nigga? Oh, all right. I know who this nigga is now.
It was at the decline of G Unit.
And it was the G Unit. Him and G Unit put him out there a little bit, but it kind of dropped him down a little bit too. Excuse me.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's tough when you sign to certain people that always don't agree with your vision or see your vision all the way through. You talking about, you know what I'm saying, 2 different areas, 2 different people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, not always is it gonna remain loyal, or, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, and at the same time, that many millions of people want to hear the story. They want to hear the transition. They want to hear, you know what I mean? Like,
it was pretty much a gift in the
curve. Like, the update. Like, this is the update. Back on My Buck shit, Volume 2. That shit dropped 2012. This has been the most anticipated project I've been a part of. And to be able to, you know, executive produce it, deliver it the way I felt like, you know, Young Buck deserved. Like, I was like, bro, I put whatever money is missing, make sure this is mixed and mastered properly, make sure we got the right visuals, make sure we got the right rollout, we got publicists, we got project management, we got, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charlie P, shout out to Dove Clark. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about putting the team together. And I think me being able to exemplify that with Young Buck is giving him a cheat code to take his label and his music that he's got and putting on for the artists in Nashville, aka Cashville, another opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a brother can make it out the street, feed his family off of something he love, I'm a supporter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't turn my back. You lame, if you turn your back on somebody who you say your dog just because of what they going through.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I know who I am as a man. I know who I am as a person. So it's about helping the motherfucker tell their story and putting these beats behind this shit. So y'all motherfucking fans is anticipating. And that's exactly what we've done.
Well, salute to him, salute to you for having that, big of a heart and rocking with him for so long and make sure that comes out the way it needs to come out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate you. And of course, part of him and her talk, we got to get spicy for relationship talk. So I got to hit you question. So the relationship talk topic for tonight is, can a healthy relationship remain healthy if either of the people are still in any kind of contact with an ex that you have no children with? I just want to specify that, with no children. What is your opinion on that?
Man, it's I think when I answer for me, I say that I'm cool. I don't go backwards, first of all. So I'm cool because I treat every woman like a woman and with the utmost respect. So regardless what happened and this and that, I'm going to still respect you and you still going to respect me. So we could still be friends or cool or whatever and not cross any boundaries or that shit even be on my mind. There's no jealousy I can see with you with your new person and vice versa. And there's no, you know what I mean? Because if it was a true friendship and that shit was real, then you should still be able to speak to that person and keep that shit real. 100%.
I agree.
What I'm saying? And on the flip end, as a man, she cool with her ex. You got to trust that who your woman is today and what she's about and what she stands for. And it all goes with that respect. I'm a respect you enough to, man, I'm not concerned about who your past was, who you cool with, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Only time you get that concern is when you see gestures or certain characteristics changing in this night. You might see this person in a hug is extra special, or you even like, you know what I'm saying? Most people, they have a respect for somebody, but they might keep it to a handshake or something like that. We ain't hugging no more. We ain't even, you know what I mean? So all about observation is key. You know what I mean? And just paying attention to stuff like that. But for the most part, hell no.
I totally agree. Like, I've had situations where I've had an ex be in the presence of my new relationship, and it's like, I'm totally cool with it because I know there's no malice, there's no ill, you're doing great. I'm obviously doing fine. And I could be in the same room with you. We could be cool. As long as you don't jump over the fence and try to cross any boundaries, we straight. Like, I'm all the way cool with that.
Listen.
There's some people I feel like it gotta stay back there.
Man, listen. It be, I'm cool with it. Like, I'm all the way cool with it. But like you said, it's those gestures, it's those motions, it's those movements. Like,
do you feel like there's always gonna be those movements?
No. Some niggas know the vibe and some niggas know what it is. So
again, that's a respect thing. Like,
so they like, oh, all right, what's up? Keep it pushing. But then you got those other little slick niggas that do certain shit and think you don't peep it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I peep everything. I'm security. Like,
he is security.
Oh, bullshit.
But it's something simple. Like, if a man can't acknowledge another man, like I've been in that same situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? And okay, I'm in, you know what I'm saying? I go to a party. Let's say I go to a party. I'm with my girl, and it's her party. You know what I'm saying? So all the people from where she from at the party. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a guest. You know what I'm saying? Going there, woo, woo, da da da. We kicking it, da da da. We eat, da da da. Blunts, food, da da da. Most of the people from where she from. You see what I'm saying? So bam, we eat, da da da. And then, first of all, she tells me, you know what I'm saying, somebody might have woo-woo, might be there, da-da-da-da. So you got the heads up. You're not going to take a nigga to the environment and then tell a nigga, oh, this my ex, da-da-da-da-da, woo-woo-woo, unless you just didn't know he was going to be there.
Yeah.
Which you still Take a nigga time. Hey, I just want to tell you, this is my ex. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, such and such meet such and such. You know what I'm saying? And then bam, I reach my hand to meet my nigga. Okay, and he like, okay, good to meet you, brother. Da 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 da. Woo woo woo. That's a cordial. You see what I'm saying? But that same gesture could go sideways if you reach your hand out. Hey, good to meet you, brother. And he just, what's up, my nigga? Whatever. Don't even acknowledge you. You see what I'm saying? Or don't even, you know what I'm saying, look you in your eyes, some shit. And it goes vice versa. Females feel that same way. If an ex around, that female can't, hey, how you doing? How y'all doing? Woo, woo, woo. Respectfully. If she over there, who this bitch think she is? You know what I'm saying? You hear her smirking on the side and blowing through her breath. You know this shit finna be smoked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all on them gestures and whatnot. And even as the bigger man, you can still be like, man, you know what? Bro, y'all got that. Woo, 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 da, 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 da. But because of the environment and how many people still from where they from, and now niggas in this nigga ear, oh, you gonna let that nigga just walk up in here with your ex piece, da, 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 woo, woo, woo. Now niggas want to get funky, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It be, you know what I'm saying? It could be the surrounding that other people who used to love y'all together and be like, man, they was the shit together, man. Nah, man, he shouldn't even be here, man. Da, 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 woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? So it still put an innocent nigga. I'm just here paying respect. I've respectfully paid my homage to all of these people. How y'all doing? Da, 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 da. Man, these niggas still want to drag me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's all on the gestures, bro, and about that mutual respect.
It's always about that heads up, though. That heads up is key. Like,
because see, with the heads up, I got that thing on.
Yeah, like I know what I'm going.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where I'm at. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They don't know that, but shit, it's a difference. At least you know what I mean? Don't have me walking into the room innocent, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying here, woo, 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 bare knuckles, which that's cool too. We survivor now.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Them situations can go both ways real quick.
A lot of
as a woman, you got to speak up. As a man, you have to speak up. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of females sit back and they sit there and think of, oh, well, you know, hey, I don't like him. I'm over the nigga. I don't care about the nigga no more. But you never know how that person's feelings are.
Yeah.
You never know what they think about on an everyday basis. Niggas can have a shrine of you in their fucking crib, like, and be going home crying every day. You know, it be shit like that for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they know you having a party and don't know you in a situation, or, you know, and walk up into the party and here's the shock of their life. And shit goes sideways.
Yeah. And I've seen that go even more sideways, especially the niggas who, you know what I'm saying, might know about certain ex shit or this or that, woo woo, and they flossing around all big dog, like, ha, look at me now type. You know what I'm saying? It's all on your character, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
we grown men, we ain't this ain't high school no more, man.
Yeah. Like, you got to be respectful. But if you know your girl has a certain demeanor with certain people, she might kiss every person hello on the cheek. So then she does it to this guy that she tells you, hey, heads up, this is my ex. And she does that hello to him. You can't feed into that, though, because it's like, this is how she say hi to everybody. You can't be like, oh, she kissing on him. She said hi to everybody the same way.
Right.
But see, it goes different when that same is okay. If y'all crossing paths like this and walking other ways, hey, woo, okay, cool. But if we in a club and this nigga way over across the other side of the, and you made your way over into this nigga's section, climbed up on the couch, put your ass up in there with the little skirt and all that, whoop, showing, and reached over there just to kiss that nigga on the cheek. Word?
Yeah, that's different. That's being extra.
You know when you go out to do something.
Like that's, you know what I'm saying? So you know, like I said, everything is on the gestures.
You're right. Well, I appreciate you chopping it us, but music talk and relationship talk. Once again, just tell everybody listening, you know, what you have going on and where they could get it, and of course to follow you.
Absolutely, man. The latest and greatest, me and Dexter collab, Dexter Daps, DextaDaps. You know what I'm saying? Amazing, phenomenal singer and recording artist, reggae artist out of Jamaica. And it's just been crazy working with him. We actually just did another record with him featuring Davido from Africa. You know what I'm saying? He was actually born in Atlanta, so he an AT alien. But it's definitely been amazing working with these guys and working, looking for my first number one in the reggae world. I've done trap, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? We've done R&B, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to push the boundaries and let me get one in country. Let me get one in reggae. Let me get one, you know what I'm saying? So definitely check out the new single, Dexter Daps, Drumma Boy, Wi-Fi. Available on all music platforms right now. Young Buck 226 this Friday, or actually just came out yesterday. Just came out. Go get the Young Buck. Just came out yesterday, 226.
Okay. And of course, to follow you at Drumma Boy Fresh. Make sure you follow him. Yeah. You've listened to all of his hits before. You already know.
Absolutely. Yo, brother, I appreciate you.
Yes. I already appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, you know the vibes. All right.
Later.
Yes. Once again, shout out Drumma Boy.
Shout out Drumma Boy, man. Shout out Drumma Boy.
Make sure you go follow him on Instagram at Drumma Boy Fresh.
Yes.
And he has a lot of artists that he's working with and dropping new projects. Shout out to Young Buck.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Young Buck.
Once again, I would like you to make sure that you set those alarms, set those timers each and every Sunday. 11 p.m. Eastern time is him and her talk time.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at him and her DJ. And if you want to catch up on our shows, our past shows, and actually watch us visually.
Yeah, watch us. Yeah, if you want to see our faces, see our beautiful faces.
Make sure you
hit that YouTube. Go to YouTube at Him and Her Talk.
TV.
Him and Her TV. I'm sorry, Him and Her TV. All one word.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, and put your notifications on.
Yes. Next month we coming strong for the ladies. I just want to say March 7th, next Sunday, 11 p.m. We're kicking off Women's History Month with these ladies from Canada, TNT ladies. Shout out to them. Yeah. They'll be in the building next week.
So when do we do it for the guys?
Fuck y'all. Oh, Father's Day. You want June? I could book you June, I guess.
All right.
No, I mean, if you want an all male month, I got you. I think it's only right to do it in June.
Technically,
you gotta wait your turn.
We've already had an all male month.
We kind of did.
But I don't, you know.
We kind of did. So,
I gotta give my fellas more light.
Well, let's not take away from next month being our month. Women's History Month is fucking March. Get familiar. We're kicking it off with TNT ladies. I also have a couple other females lined up, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow each of us individually at DJ LPNYC. I got my own things going on. Make sure you just click the link in the bio. Make sure you tune in to me and listen to me right here on Hip Hop Weekly Radio. For Wednesdays is Woman Crush Wednesdays with your girl. What you got going on?
She said a lot.
Yeah. I'm a hater. You ever heard a hater?
she wishes I was a hater. She wants to just put me.
Have you ever talk your shit? Have you ever talk your shit?
Anyway, each and every Saturday night, lock in with me at 7 p.m. for the Saturday Night Lock In on Hip Hop Weekly Radio right here. So, you can follow me at DJ Trey Nice on Instagram, Facebook if you still use that, and then my Mixcloud, DJ Trey Nice.
Yes, that link in the bio. Make sure you
definitely. Just tap that link in the bio.
And there's a bunch of other content on Hip Hop Weekly Radio, interviews, shows, mixes. So make sure you get familiar and tell a friend to
download
stream.
That app.
Oh yes.
Download that app in the Google Play Store or the App Store.
Say Alexa, play Hip Hop Weekly Radio.
Tell Alexa to play Hip Hop Weekly Radio. Other than that, let's go get a drink.
Yes, let's get out of here. Peace.